So here at 5 Mile, we make buildings using local materials and local skill culture because we're interested in creating buildings which are born of their environment. So for this project, Jungle Love Festival approached us to design the bar and stage for this year's event. It's in Imbil, which is a town pretty close to Gympie, and around there it's pretty obvious that timber is one of the primary resources. So we researched, we looked into the local industry, and it led us to these guys, the Private Forestry Service of Queensland. And so we reached out to those guys to know more, and this whole amazing relationship developed.
You guys contacted us and with the concept of building in shingles and utilising old style building techniques, and it was a great opportunity then to link up with you and the festival and hopefully get that message across to a younger group of people, so that'll be great.
And you might have just heard it split and a bit of a twist. Look at that, that's the first one. Just
and then the next one, eh?
I thought it was pretty good, and you know, everyone had a little go at recognising what's quality and what's not, and just tidying up the rough edges. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
My name's Dave. I work for Private Forestry Service Queensland. We help people manage their forests throughout Queensland and sometimes overseas. He's got a nice healthy crown, still growing. There's no reason why you'd harvest that log out until he starts to decline in health or there's something better to take his place, which there isn't here. So this tree could probably stand here for another 10 or 20 years. Nice tree.
We want to know where our wood coming from. It can come locally, it's processed locally, it's then used locally. You can't get a better combination of outcomes than that.
Why are we making more shingles? Because we can't count. But yeah, it's alright. Shingles are fun. It's like making paper. Not really.
Putting something together like this it's fun, you know, and it takes a bit more skill. You know, you can only use your eye. Like those poles, I mean, you can put a spirit on them and it doesn't really give you plum, so you've just got to stand back and eyeball it. So it's all just this more integrated process, you know, more natural process. Yeah, we're still knee deep, I think. Right, so yesterday we had a bit of rain roll in and just slowed us down a little bit. It's hard to cut, it's hard to do everything in the wet, so we kind of slowed down, but then everybody had a cup of tea at their own pace, had a little break, and we just worked till dusk pretty much. So we got these shingle panels on, which was nice and hairy, but amazing once it's up. We got this floor down. We got this pallet fence down, so this is a big long dry bar to look out over the river. Really nice, really nice.
Massive thank you to all of the volunteers and local legends that helped us do this project. The sun came out and the bar was a huge success, and most of all we got to meet loads of really interesting people. And that's what 5 Mile Radius is all about.